The Reggae Boyz are back in action. This week, the Reggae Boyz are back in action, and we got to break down Jamaica versus United States of America. U.S. men's national team versus Jamaica Reggae Boyz. But first, we got the squad. The squad has been dropped. Coach Steve McLaren, his staff, the JFF, everybody involved with the Reggae Boyz got the squad, and they released it to the public so we can dissect it, talk about it, grumble about it, all of that good stuff. all of that good stuff we definitely going to do, and we're going to do it together, whether on this platform, on another platform, in some platform. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of this roster with the Reggae Boyz. I'm just saying. Tell me I'm lying. You know I ain't lying. I'm talking the truth. It is what it is. Big up yourself, everybody out there that continue to like, comment, subscribe on this platform. Really appreciate it very much for all that you continue to do for Next Up Sports Talk. For those who haven't subscribed yet and are kind of on the fence whether or not they want to, or just unsure of whether they should, go watch some previous video so we can get familiar with one another. And trust me, I think you'd want to subscribe to the channel. But I appreciate you anyways for being here and for tuning in. Hit the like button because it's free. Don't cost you nothing. Don't take no time. Just a boop, click, and we keep it pushing. Now we get to the lineup, man. We talking about the roster. The roster has been released at least a few days now. And, I just had to soak it in a little bit. And I'm here to talk more about the roster. So we're going to go over it. We got the goalkeepers, the ever classy, the ever phenomenal Phenom, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Very underrated. Very, very, very underrated, in my opinion. Andre Blake. Right behind him, no pun intended, Jamali Waite, another phenomenal goalkeeper. Everybody has their goods and their bads, but I like Jamali Waite. When he stepped up in the Copa America, he did phenomenal. In my opinion, I think he did phenomenal. The team is used to having Andre Blake break things down and, at the back line, but he was able to step in, pick up the pace, and keep things rolling. So shout out to Jamali Waite and Shaquan Davis getting the opportunity to continue to be around two other fantastic goalkeepers, and continue to build and grow on his game. So I like the goalkeeper core. We move into the defenders, right? The defenders, we got Dexter Lambikisa is back. Our right back, Dexter Lambikisa, is back. Tavon Gray's back in the squad. He had a good showing versus Nicaragua in Nicaragua. And so he did fantastic on the AstroTurf. It's hard to play on AstroTurf. Let's be for real. It's hard on the knees and the ankles. But he was able to show his class and held down his side of the field. Back in the squad off suspension is Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe for the game against Honduras. He served a 1-game suspension, I'm assuming for the yellow cards that he picked up. And so he's back in the lineup. He's back in the squad for this international window. Mason Holgate is also back into the squad for this international window. Getting a lot of playing time at West Brom. Been consistent on the pitch. Hasn't really made too many mistakes. So that's good to see Mason Holgate back in the squad. Great. It's a great opportunity for him to be in the squad and continue to get familiar with the team and the program that is set in place. Ethan Pinnock, the general, Mr. Consistent, let me take this off the screen, y'all. Mr. Consistent, Mr. When you need me, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there when you need me. Ethan Pinnock, aka EP, is what I call him. EP, because you could play him like an album. That boy is solid and consistent. Big up Ethan Pinnock. Anyway you're there. Big up yourself. All right, we're moving right along. Also in that back, Richard King. Richard King is back in the lineup. Not getting really, he's a captain for Cavaliers FC, the Jamaican Premier League, but he's not getting any looks overseas, which is quite alarming. I don't know if it's the agency that's not doing their due diligence. Whatever the case may be, there's somebody dropping the ball when it comes to Richard King and giving him an opportunity. I want all the ballers to get an opportunity to play at the highest level that their skill set allows them to play at. That's what I would love to see. So Richard King back. Deshaun Bernard been back in the lineup playing decent for his club and in England, and it's good to see him playing for the championship league and performing as best as he possibly could. So Deshaun Bernard is back. Amari Bell also been performing really well for Luton Town. Definitely on that left back side, just playing, man, just playing at a high level. Along with Greg Lay for is it Oxford? I think Greg Lay plays for, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that because I don't like to speak out of turn. I want to make sure I speak in turn. So my man Greg Lay is playing for Oxford United. That's right. And Deshaun Bernard playing for Sheffield Wednesday. Also putting on a clinic, man. Putting on a clinic. So I'm not really no, let me go through the lineup first before I tell you what I'm unhappy with and what I'm not happy, what I'm happy about. In the midfield, you got Joel Latiboder. They got him put down in the midfield section here. Isaac Hayden has been, what's the word I'm looking for? Isaac Hayden has been convinced by Steve McLaren that this is the right time and the right opportunity to really put your game on the world stage. And what better way to do it than to play for Jamaica? Still needs to answer to that question, but welcome, Isaac Hayden. Welcome. Let's see what you still got left in the tank and how you can help the Reggae Boyz to make it to the next level. Because any new person a part of the squad, especially if they start, the blame will be on you. Let me take this off the screen. My Jamaican people, if or when Isaac Hayden is the cause of us losing any of these games, oh boy. Boy. Fire and brimstone. But let's keep it rolling. Also in the midfield, you got Kara Anderson is back. Casey Palmer is back for playing at Hull City. Kara Anderson playing for Charlton Athletic. And then you got Tyreek McGee. Tyreek McGee is back in the building, and Tyreek McGee plays for with my man. We at Colorado Springs in the USL Championships is the team he plays for. For those who don't know, I know a lot of you know, but for those who don't know, that's who he plays for. So we got 2, 4, 5 midfielders. We got 9 defenders and 3 goalies so far, goalkeepers. And for the forwards, we got Ronaldo Cephas, as what Shamar Nicholson calls him, the ground plane. Said that boy fast like a plane. He a plane on the ground. He call him Big Balls. Call him the ground plane. I love that name. That's a wicked name, the ground plane. But yeah, so Cephas is back. Mikel Antonio will be back for the second game. The first game, I think he's serving a suspension. So the second game he will be back for the team. So the first game he will not be there for the first game. Let me see here. Damari Gray is going to be back. There was talks of Damari Gray being injured. Even if he's injured, he's definitely on the squad for this international window. You also have Romario Williams. He's also got the call up again after performing the last time out against Nicaragua and Honduras when he got a chance to get in the game. He's definitely back and ready to put on a show for the Jamaican fans. Shamar Nicholson, Big Balza, is back in the lineup. Was calling for Big Balza to be back in the lineup, and he is back. Missed out on the last window to kind of work on his fitness, get more playing time with Sparta Moscow, and that is what he has done. And now he's back to show where his fitness level is at, and to get back into the squad and try to contribute to the victories that we need 2 wins. I don't want one. I want 2 wins against the USA. I'm gonna say I want 2 wins versus the USA. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, not one, not a draw. I want 2 wins at home and away versus the USA. But yeah, also Kaheem Dixon is back. Charlton Athletic player is back. Kaheem Dixon. And to round it off, we got Leon Bailey, one Chippy. Chippy's back in the building. Chippy is back in the building, performing for the Reggae Boyz. Now, I say all that to say this. I'm not happy with the 9 defenders. Let me just tell you guys that from now. The 9 defender thing is not it for me. I don't see why we need. Hold on a second here. What happened? Oh, that one's gone. Oh, hold up. I don't see why we need 9 defenders. I think 9 defenders is a bit of an overkill. I think we needed to find a way to add some more midfielders. And I know a lot of people is going to be like, well, where are those midfielders coming from? You want midfielders, but where are they coming from? Where are those midfielders? I think we can find midfielders from anywhere around the world if they can get a passport in time. They got the link with Pico, so I think it's something that should have been looked at closer. But here we go. Oh man. All right. You know what? Let's leave that. Got some pictures of Leon Bailey in camp, Isaac Hayden in camp. I wanted to show you guys. I wasn't able to get it right now, but nonetheless, I'm the 9 defenders. I think we could have, taken 1 or 2 defenders out of there, and it's really and truly, it's technically it's 10 defenders because Joel Latibo there definitely can play right back. He can definitely play center back, and they have as a midfielder because he plays CDM. But technically, that's 10 defenders that we got on the team. But I'm gonna break that down a little further. Why I think I understand why Steve McLaren went that route, and I'm gonna break it down in another video. So you guys stay tuned, and I'm gonna pull out, the clipboard and show you exactly why that happened. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. That is the roster for the Reggae Boyz up against the U.S. men's national team for these 2 quarterfinal games. Peace and love. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Like I always say, you already know, man. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Mouty. I really, really, really hope you enjoyed the video. If you want more from me and this platform, Next Up Sports Talk, subscribe to the channel. Like the video, comment on the video, because I'll be in the comment section, that's for sure. And definitely check the community page. The community page is the greatest way to keep up to date with what goes on right here at Next Up Sports Talk. We got a lot of videos on the Reggae Boyz, a lot of videos on Arsenal. We got live streams also. So stay tuned because we got more and more content coming your way. And I hope to see you on the next video with your comments, with your like, and definitely subscribing to the channel. Peace and love.